What's happening? Going live at Occoquan Fitness, live with Nick and Jill. First time back in a month or so. Jill's more tan. I'm not sure what my beard looked like last time. It's probably bigger. But wanted to go live and start doing these again. Got a lot of new faces in the gym with lots of questions, concerns, probably complaints. I don't know. But wanted to hit on topics that Jill and I discussed throughout the day and kind of the things that we talk about, want to share with you. So if you check in, make a comment, let us know what you think. Aaron, what's happening, man? Welcome. Hopefully we'll see you this evening.
Yep.
But the topic for today, as you can see in the write-up, the camera's backwards, is mindset and consistency. But before we get into that, Jill, what's new in the life of Jill Hanner?
Oh, good. Back from the beach, little mini vacation.
Mini? How many days were you there?
3. That's mini.
Is that mini?
That's mini.
What was the best part of the beach?
I liked walking the beach, and I collect a lot of seashells.
Seashells by the seashore.
Yes, and sea glass. I'm big on sea glass.
Were you able to bring that home?
I did. No one said anything.
Customs. What are we doing?
That's true. Well, it's all right. It's glass. Anyway, never mind.
So walking the beach.
Yeah.
All right.
Walking the beach.
And what's new in your training? What's next for Jill Hanner's Fitness?
Got a local competition in July. Thinking of doing. So back on to training 3 days a week, mixing and CrossFit 1 or 2 days. That's what we're looking at.
I think someone saw Jill run the other day. That's different.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Cool. So let's get into the topic, mindset and consistency. We want to talk about this. We have a lot of people who, especially this time of year, it's spring, we're going into summer, we want bikini bodies and beach bodies and muscles on the beach and all these things. And they're like, hey, 30 days from now, if I work hard, what am I going to look like? And I'm like, I don't know. What are you going to look like? It takes a long time to get the right kind of results. And what we forget is all the things that we've achieved in our life, whether it's your career, building a happy family, your education, whatever it may be, it's taken years and years and years and years to grow. All right. Myself, for instance, I consider myself decently fit. I've been stronger. I've been more endurance-based previous, but I've literally been doing fitness-based things for, how old am I? 34? Since elementary school. Yeah. I was running and playing sports all year round. God bless my parents who drove me all over the world to play sports. And then through college, working out for the Marine Corps, and then I was in CrossFit, and then now here we are. So it just takes a long time to get to where you want to be. So Jill can definitely comment on this. Like, she is a high-performing weightlifter at the ripe age of 24.
Plus a couple of decades.
30, 40, 41.
Something like that, yeah.
So how long have you been weightlifting consistently every single week?
I would say the last 3 years have been very consistent. And then I started like 4 years ago, and then prior to that, 2 years of CrossFit.
Right. So 4 years plus 2 years of CrossFit has led her to the point of being a high quality lifter. And obviously everyone that comes in comments on, oh, Jill looks great. Oh, you look great. How do you eat like this? How do you eat like that? So how long have you been eating consistently healthy every single day, every single week?
It's been about 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And this is my question, and this is why I wanted Jill to talk about this, this is my question for a lot of women and a lot of men, is what is the last thing you committed yourself to that you did 3 to 4 to 5 days a week for a year? For 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, for 6 years. And I would argue that many of you who want these huge goals, who want to lose a ton of weight, who want their body to look a certain way, who want to achieve things in the gym, consistency-wise, you're probably only a few days or maybe a few months into your journey of trying to achieve that goal. And my challenge to you, and I heard this actually on a business thing, was do it consistently for a year. At a year, then you can start reevaluating where you're at, reevaluating where you want to go. But if you're obsessed with achieving what you want to achieve, after you've done it for a year straight consistently, every day, every week, every month, every half year, then you can say, hey, something's not working.
Right.
But to be 3 days on, 4 days off every week, to have a week that you don't come during the month, to eating healthy, like what's probably a common trend you see percentage-wise of eating healthy to not eating healthy for people you work with nutrition?
It's not 50-50. It's definitely like 60-40.
60 good or 60 bad?
60 bad.
60% bad.
Yeah.
But you want to achieve these results, and you're pissed at yourself, at the program, at Jill,
Yeah.
at me, whoever it may be, because it didn't work. Well, the problem is you didn't work. You want to achieve something, but 40% isn't going to work. 60% is not going to work.
Right.
When I coach, I'm saying, hey, 80-20 is a healthy balance. But if you're actually obsessed with getting results, it needs to be 85, 90%. And what's funny is I just saw Dean check in. Dean, I don't know if you're watching. What's funny is the people that are seeing crazy results in the gym,
Yeah.
Dean being one of them, and I don't want to stroke his ego more than it's already stroked, but the dude's put on a ton of muscle mass. He's lost a bunch of body fat.
Yeah.
I think he's gotten funnier. A lot of high quality things been added to his life.
And all of his strength has gone up, and he's a lot
gotten super strong.
Yeah.
But guess what? Dean is here every morning, Monday through Friday, every week, every month. Dean, how long you been here? Are you watching? Comment, Dean.
At least over a year.
I think he just passed a year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So Dean's been doing it a year,
Yeah.
and lo and behold, he can't fit in his medium shirts anymore. But no, he's seen crazy results, and that's what it takes, is consistently doing the right things.
Right.
And I don't want it to be an unhealthy obsession, but you need to be a little obsessed. Like, you're not making excuses for yourself getting up in the morning. You're not making excuses on the way home from work.
Right.
You're not making excuses when you go to dinner and you could choose a nice meat and vegetable, a healthy meal, but instead you go off the rails.
Yeah.
All right?
My big
Dean, 18 months.
18.
A year and a half.
Woo.
And I would challenge those of you that are watching this later or watching it now, what have you committed to in your adult life for 18 months? It's going to be hard to figure something out. And that's like, you have to give it that amount of time if you actually want to see those level of results. So yeah, that's what I want to see in the comments as we wrap this up, is what have you committed? What have you committed to, one, and two, for how long? Was it 90 days? Was it 6 months? Was it a year? And with that commitment, did it work or did it not? I mean, obviously all the hype of every fitness thing right now is challenges, and we've done them. It's just a gimmick to get you in the door, because you're not going to take the big leap of faith to commit to 6 months or 12 months. The person that loves the challenge. So answer that question.
That's right.
Jill, what's your next commitment? Marriage?
Oh, gotta find, sure. Marriage is the next commitment.
Give marriage 6 months. See if it works. Dean,
Yeah.
good to know all the hard work paid off. I can quit now. That's the funny thing, is people do quit when they get amazing results. They're like, oh, I'm comfortable, and they start to slide. So now that's your challenge. Don't get comfortable. Find an obsession that you can maintain. So then, you're like, 60? So like 30 years from now, you can. I'm glad these aren't live interaction.
I know.
I'm glad 30 years from now, when you're 90, you're still looking fit.
Yep. Super strong with that bench press.
Yeah. What's your bench?
Hi.
I gotta get back on my game. All right, guys, be consistent. Comment what you're going to be consistent in. If you need help, you want to sit down for a goal setting session, you want to talk about nutrition. If you're in the military, I want to talk about physical fitness tests. I know we got a lot of you guys that are just now starting to run for the Marine Corps PFT because you got a month and a half, 2 months, or the Army PFT. They got new standards. Talk to us about that stuff. We'll help you develop a plan. Like, just training to the test is not what you need to be doing. You need to be in here busting your ass and eating correctly to get the results that you want. All right. Jill?
Trying to get 2 alarm clocks. My biggest pet peeve lately is I slept through my alarm. Or, you know, when you go to work, don't you have to be there at a certain time, right? You gotta wake up. Sorry.
Slept through my alarm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we are registered as an official sponsor for the 2019 Murph Challenge in support of the Michael Murphy Foundation. If you guys have read Seal of Honor or seen the movie about Murph, Operation Red Wings, then sign up for the challenge. It'll be Memorial Day here at the gym. The workout is on the site. Look up the Murph Challenge in the Google, Alexa, Siri, Ask Jeeves, if that's still around, and register under the gym. All the proceeds go to there, and you can get your T-shirts and tank tops. We don't make our own Murph shirts like a lot of other gyms do that try to rip off a nonprofit. That's not how we roll. So order your shirts through the foundation so they get all the profits, and then come out and support that on Memorial Day Monday at the gym. So you got about a month to register. Do that. It's always a fun event. We'll have beers. Maybe we'll cook out after.
Aaron can bring his chili.
Aaron can bring us chili again. It's delicious. I think that's it. We'll see you next week live with Nick and Joe, unless we have an idea before then.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye, guys.